Some moments are too sacred for the world to understand. When something truly matters to you, protect it. Not everyone deserves to know the deepest parts of your heart. Peace often lives in the things you choose to keep quiet about. Your next move is most powerful when it's silent. Don't announce your plans. Let them speak through your results. The more you explain, the more people try to control or doubt it. Keep it between you and your growth. Your healing journey is personal. Not everyone will understand your pain or the strength it takes to overcome it. Some wounds need quiet. Share only with those who make you feel safe, not those who make you question your worth. Your happiness doesn't need approval. When you constantly explain what makes you smile, people start looking for cracks in it. Keep some of your joy private. It's not hiding, it's protecting what's real. Every dream doesn't need a cheerleader. The louder you talk about it, the more energy it loses. Nurture your dreams in silence. Let them grow in peace. The right people will see the results without needing the details. Not every success needs a stage. The world doesn't need to know every win. Some victories are best celebrated in silence. They're yours alone, and that's enough. Privacy isn't secrecy, it's power. Never hand your peace to someone who doesn't value it. Your struggles, your fears, your story, they're not for everyone to carry. Choose your listeners wisely. Some people listen to understand. Others listen to use it against you. Your kindness doesn't always need to be explained. When you share too much about your good deeds, people twist your intentions. Let your heart do the work in silence. The right souls will feel it, even without words. Sometimes the biggest form of strength is silence. You don't need to share everything to prove you're growing. Growth happens in the moments no one sees, in the quiet decisions, in the private promises you keep to yourself. Your personal life is not a group project. The more people you let into your world, the harder it gets to protect your peace. Some things deserve a quiet space, not because you're hiding, but because you're healing. Not everyone deserves to know your fears. Some people feed off your vulnerability instead of helping you rise. Heal in silence when you must. Protect your softness from those who only see it as weakness. Your fear is valid, but not for everyone to handle. Keep your relationship struggles private. The more you share, the more opinions you invite, and not all advice comes from a good place. Fix what you can, walk away when needed, but let your choices be yours. Too many voices can drown out your truth. Your spiritual journey is your own. It doesn't need to make sense to anyone but you. When you overshare your beliefs, people try to shape them. Let your faith be felt, not debated. Some things grow stronger when kept close to the heart. Don't let everyone into your past. Some people ask not to understand, but to use it against you later. Your story matters, but it doesn't belong to just anyone. Speak when it heals, not when it exposes you to more pain. Your boundaries don't need to be explained over and over. Set them and let them stand. The ones who respect them don't need a reason, and the ones who don't will never get it anyway. Your peace is not up for debate. Not all friendships deserve your secrets. Some people pretend to care just to collect details. Test loyalty with time, not with information. Share only when trust is proven, not assumed. The wrong listener can turn your truth into their entertainment. Your insecurities are not conversation starters. Some people won't comfort you, they'll compete with you. The things that hurt you deserve healing, not judgment. Share with those who lift you, not those who look for cracks in your confidence. Never explain your goals to someone who laughs at big dreams. You don't need their permission to aim high. Talk less, build more. Your ambition doesn't need defending. Let them see what you were working on when you were quiet. Your financial struggles or wins are not for everyone's ears. Some will judge you when you're low, others will envy you when you're up. Handle your money in peace. Share with people who want the best for you, not those who compete silently. Your family issues are not a topic for everyone's curiosity. The more you explain, the more you open old wounds. Some things are messy but still sacred. Heal behind closed doors. The world doesn't need a front row seat to your private storms. Your deepest regrets are not meant for just any conversation. Some people will remind you of them every chance they get. Let your lessons stay between you and your growth. Not everything from your past needs an audience to have meaning. Don't tell everyone what you're working on until it's finished. People can't ruin what they don't know. Silence protects vision. Let them wonder, then witness. What grows in quiet often grows the strongest. Let your progress speak for itself, not your updates. Your forgiveness doesn't always need a backstory. You can forgive silently, without explaining your pain to those who caused it. Some people won't get it, and they don't have to. Let your peace matter more than their understanding. Your relationship happiness is not proof for anyone. The more you post, the more pressure you feel to pretend. Protect what's real by keeping it quiet. Joy feels better when it's lived fully, not filtered through likes and comments. Never share your every emotion in real time. Some feelings are temporary, but the words you say can last forever. Pause. Reflect. Not everyone needs to know your every thought. Sometimes silence helps you sort what emotions are worth speaking on. Your dreams are safest in silence. When you share too soon, people start poking holes. Protect your passion from early criticism. Let your actions build proof. Show them the dream after it's done, not while it's still being born. Never tell people how much they've broken you. Some will feel guilty, others will feel proud. Heal for yourself, not to be understood. Some truths are better kept where they can't be twisted. Healing is not a performance. Don't tell people everything you've been through just to be seen. You are worthy whether they understand your story or not. Some people see your pain as drama, not depth. Protect your journey. The right ones will feel it without needing the details. Your self-doubts don't need an audience. Some people will pretend to care just to feel better about themselves. Work on your confidence quietly. The people who truly support you won't need to hear your fears to believe in your potential. Never explain why you chose peace over drama. Some people won't understand because they've only ever known chaos. Let your silence be your answer. You don't owe anyone an explanation for outgrowing noise that once drained your soul. Never expose your private goals to public eyes too early. The more you talk, the less you build. Protect your plans. Speak when you've achieved, not when you're still preparing. Energy flows best where doubt is not constantly present. Your daily routines and habits don't need to be broadcast. Not everything needs validation. Some things are powerful just because they belong only to you. When you make peace with your quiet life, you stop needing loud approval. Not everyone needs to know how you're really doing. Some people ask just to compare, not to care. It's okay to keep your struggles to yourself. Healing doesn't always need an audience. Some of your strength lives in the things you face quietly. Your progress doesn't need a spotlight. Some people don't cheer, they compete. Protect the small wins that are slowly building your big life. You don't have to prove you're evolving to anyone who isn't. Genuinely happy to see you grow. Your past relationships are not for casual talk. Some people ask for details just to judge or gossip. You don't need to explain what went wrong. You only owe yourself peace, not public explanations for private endings. Not everyone should know your next move. Some people support you on the surface, but hope you don't rise too far. Build quietly. Move in silence. Let your growth surprise even the parts of you that once doubted. Don't let people into your plans just because they're curious. Some people watch not to support, but to stay ahead of you. Stay private until it's permanent. What you protect grows stronger. What you expose too soon gets weakened by noise.